Yes, devolution. That's the word. Now, if you can remember, it was slightly over 5 years ago, to be precise, on the 27th of August 2010. Yeah, jubilation rent the air because finally Kenya had promulgated its new constitution. Of course, that was the new constitution which effectively replaced the 1969 constitution, which had replaced the initial constitution which was enacted in 1963. It was approved by a whopping 67% of the electorate. And of course, Kenyans of all walks of life were pregnant with expectations, hopes, and dreams for a new way of devolved government. And of course, they expected integrity, efficiency, and of course, most importantly, transparency. But that never happened. But folks, barely 3 years into the new system of governance, devolution is quickly turning into what I can only call as devolution. Oh yeah, the so-called governors are all going rogue, and most have literally deactivated their integrity and conscience. You see, previously, theft or plunder of public money or taxpayers' money was centralized, which means it was not easy to get or to reach into the cookie jar. But with the advent of devolution, all kind of thieves are now able to get their hands or sticky hands into the cookie jar. And of course, proponents of devolution argue that it gives all community thieves a chance to plunder the same way, get into corruption and steal all those kind of money. Well, I don't know. Now, I think this thing is turning into a big circus. And folks, we are being robbed blind. Yeah? And I think the governors are proving to be even much more worse than the alleged rapist, Dr. Mugo Wairimu. I mean, the only difference between the two is that while Dr. Wairimu sedates his patients using sedatives before raping them, I think the governors are sedating our MCAs by giving them some money. And of course, after being given the money, the MCAs turn a blind eye to whatever plunder the governors are taking. I mean, folks, how the hell on earth will you explain this? This thing is getting out of control. How will you explain this? Number one, Governor Martin Wambora of Embu County spending 30 million on a gate. Number two, Governor Waithaka of Nyandarua County spending close to 100 million renovating toilets. Yeah? Number three, Governor James Nyangarama of Nyamira County spending 7.6 million on a hospital gate. Number four, Governor Kinuthia Mbugua of Nakuru County spending 80 million on Valentine. Number five, Governor Isaac Ruto renovating a 1960 Tata trucks or tippers disguised as firefighting machines or engines at a cost of 21 million shillings. Number six, Governor Evans Kidero of Nairobi renovating 3 lifts in City Hall Annex at a cost of 1.5 million each. Yeah? Number seven, Governor Jack Raguma of Kisumu County spending close to 21 million shillings staying in a hotel as his official residence is renovated by the devolved government. Number eight, Governor Isaac Ruto of Bomet advertising for bidding for chopper services simply because the terrains in his county are not conducive for the governor to drive in. Yeah? And who can forget the 40 million Kidero grass or the uplift? Dudes and dudettes, those are just a few ones that I've actually mentioned. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on.
This party don't stop, don't stop, this party don't stop,
yeah, on and on. But, I mean, the party can go on and on, party don't stop, but this corruption has to stop. Somehow it has to stop, man. I mean, it's too much. It gotta stop. But folks, the second most bizarre gubernatorial scandal of the week was this.
Here, a wheelbarrow will cost you nothing short of 100,000 shillings, and the residents of this county, like the rest of the country, are puzzled and angered by this, so much that they are demanding answers and action from their county chief, Governor Ken Lusaka. The said wheelbarrows were allegedly purchased as the request of the county's agriculture ministry for use in slaughterhouses in the county.
These are not the ordinary wheelbarrows that we know.
Yes, the governor is right. These are not the ordinary wheelbarrows that we know. Now, so what is so special about these wheelbarrows, Mr. His Excellency, the governor? Now, spin it the best way you know. Governor?
These are wheelbarrows that are made of stainless, non-carcinogenic materials that are also insoluble in various reagents used in food industry. And they're saying that they are not found ordinarily and they meet international standards.
Yes, nailed it. Nailed it, Governor. Yes, these are stainless steel, non-carcinogenic materials that are also insoluble in various reagents. Oh yeah, this is a smart guy.
And I think the governor also forgot to add that the wheelbarrows are Ebola resistant, have free Wi-Fi, can dodge alcohol block cops, can operate in darkness, immunizes you from all STIs and STDs, and are remote controlled. And of course, they are bulletproof because, again, you don't want to take a chance with Al-Shabaab, especially in Bogoma County. And for you to push those wheelbarrows, you gotta have 5 years of experience. But most importantly, no, those wheelbarrows cannot be cheaply imported from Uganda. Yeah, baby. So if you're doubting why these wheelbarrows are so expensive, you got the right answer right there. These are pimped up wheelbarrows.
Folks, the medal of the week of the most bizarre scandal goes to Kirinyaga County and its governor, Governor Joseph Ndata. Can you just imagine? This guy paid somebody a cool 2 million shillings to open a Facebook account. Oh well, Mr. Governor, hire me. Please hire me. I mean, if I could make 2 million from opening a Facebook account, man, I'll be rich. Oh my goodness. Now, just imagine, if the governor hires me to open a Facebook account for himself, for his mother, for his wife, and maybe his children. Maybe the children are maybe technically savvy, but for him, his mother, and his wife. And then, to add on to that, I open for him a WhatsApp account, a Twitter account, a Google Plus account, a LinkedIn account. I mean, I'll be rich, man. And no, I won't even charge him 2 million. No, I'll just charge him 1 million. Just 1 million. Mr. Governor, I'm here for hire. Please, let me open for you a Facebook account. And you won't pay 2 million. You'll just pay me 1. Now, look, folks. I'm not a governance prefect. Neither am I an anti-corruption top cop. But hey, look, I mean, how the hell do you freaking buy a fucking wheelbarrow for 109,000 shillings? Does it make sense? Or you open a Facebook account for 2 million shillings? Man, that's ridiculous. Oh man, fuck that shit, nigga. And I say, devolution is soon gonna be turning into revolution. Have a great week.